Hello everybody, it is Mickey Dog here, bringing you an amazing gameplay on the map Nuketown, going 66-5 with the stakeout, which in my opinion is a pretty beastly score, seeing how I only got one chopper gunner this gameplay, so pretty much it's going to be action-packed gun-on-gun gameplay. But the thing that I love so much about this gameplay is not the fact that I got a really good score, but the fact that there was no ghost or second chance. I know, they said it couldn't be done, but they were proven wrong. And you want to know why there was no ghost or second chance? It's because I'm in the Express playlist, baby! The Express playlist! And if you do not know what the Express playlist is, it's a playlist that is consisted of quote-unquote fast-paced game modes, which in my opinion didn't really make any sense. You know, they added capture the flag, but whatever. And that there is no ghost or second chance. So if you spawn with a class that has ghost or second chance on, that perk slot will appear as none, and you will not have a perk in that perk slot. And any map that is categorized as large will not be in this playlist, will not show up in this playlist. So maps like Array and Berlin Wall will never show up, and you will never have to play them as long as you're in this playlist, which is a big thumbs up, of course. And now, even though all these things seem great, this playlist isn't that great, and I'll be getting to that later. But first, I'm going to talk about why the fact that with Ghost and Second Chance gone makes the game so much fun to play. Now, we all know how annoying Ghost is, how people with Ghost are invisible to the UAV and are basically immune to over half the kill streaks in the game. But with Ghost gone, everyone has a chance to know where everyone is, and it is all about who has the better shot, who can stay on target, who can use the environment to their advantage so that they will win the gunfight, who can move from one point of advantage to the next better than the other player. You will no longer have that thought in the back of your mind making you paranoid, thinking, where's that ghost guy? Where's that ghost guy? I know you're out there. You behind this corner? No. How about that corner? No. How about that? No. Fuck! You were behind me. You know those moments? Yeah, those moments are gone. You can say goodbye to those moments forever as long as you play in this. As long as you play in the Express playlist. And, you know, it was always very frustrating to me on how a perk can make you 100% invisible to kill streak rewards. You know, a kill streak reward, something that you worked for, but because somebody had Ghost on, it's irrelevant and won't affect them whatsoever. But now, Black Ops is no longer a game of hide and seek, and like I said before, it is now about who is the better shot and who can who can better use the environment to their advantage. Which is what a first-person shooter should be all about, right? So, now what a lot of people don't seem to realize is that anyone who uses Ghost for the majority of their games and tries this playlist will do considerably worse. Why? Because they had always used Ghost. So, they were used to the enemy almost never knowing where they are. They were used to being invisible on the radar and having that luxury of never being on the enemy's UAV. Now, for people who don't use Ghost, like me, you will notice that their game will become considerably better. Why? Because you know where all 6 enemies are. Well, before, you usually only know where 6 or 4 of them are, right? Usually there'd be 2 or 3 ghosts on the enemy team, which really hindered your game because the UAV would actually work more against you than it would with you. Because it would always be lying to you and not showing you where the ghosts were. So you'd constantly run past them and then get shot in the back. Now, this is another thing that most people don't realize. People say that Ghost, in order to counter it, all you need to do is not pay attention to your radar so much and just shoot at the guy who's in front of you. Now that's just bullshit. Because think about it. All the times that you've been killed by Ghosts, I can nearly guarantee you that 9 out of 10 times it was because you ran past him, thinking that you were in the clear and that there was no one in between you and the red dots on the minimap. So therefore, you would always get shot by that ghost guy in the back or from the side. Not because you couldn't shoot the guy in front of you, but because your situational awareness was taken away from you. So you'd pretty much have no hope of knowing where the ghosts are, and just having to hope that they would pop up in front of you, which, you know, would obviously happen quite often because, you know, how else would you kill the ghost guy? He has to be in front of you. But even if they did pop in front of you, you would still be at a disadvantage. That is, if you yourself aren't using Ghost, and if the enemy has a UAV up, then the enemy knows where you are and you don't know where they are, so you're just gonna get caught with your pants down. So for all you people who didn't use Ghost, your game can only get better because you were already used to the entire enemy team knowing where you were. But now you know where the entire enemy team is as well. So all you little ghosts with your little bushwookie suits, don't play in the Express playlist because you're going to get your ass handed to you. Because the entire time I play this playlist, now I myself never use ghosts. I don't even have the concealed ghost kills done yet, which is pretty much where you get 20 kills while the enemy has an enemy UAV up or Blackbird up, and I've only gotten one of those kills completed. Now, a challenge as simple as that, you can finish that in one game, nearly, and I only have one kill for that challenge completed. So that just shows how little I played with Ghost. Now, the entire time I played this playlist, I never went under a 2 KD. While if I played in regular domination, I'd get under 2 KD, but I would never ever go negative. I never go negative. And of course, getting off of the Ghost topic, with second chance gone, you will no longer get blop shotted, and you don't have to aim for the feet anymore to make up for guys who use second chance. And maybe now, just maybe, we can take off extended mags in all of our classes, seeing how second chance is gone. And now that I've finished talking about all the amazing things about this playlist, let's talk about all the things wrong with this playlist. Now, this playlist has the potential to become the most fun playlist to play. Now, notice I didn't say the most popular, because most people like to use Ghost and need to use Ghost, or else they'll do worse than they want to. So they need that handicap just to boost their KD. Now, the only bad thing about this playlist is that it's a mosh pit. Now, while there is domination and team deathmatches in this playlist, which are the game modes that I enjoy playing and what the majority of the community enjoys playing, there are game modes such as Capture the Stupid Ass Flag and Headquarters. Now, if you play this playlist, you'll notice that you'll be joining a lot of games in session. Now, the reason for why you're joining lots of games in sessions is because people aren't playing the game mode that they want to play, so they're constantly raging. Now, I myself only want to play Team Deathmatch and Domination, and truthfully, I do not understand why Treyarch didn't put Search and Destroy into this playlist, because it's the second most played playlist. I mean, don't you want the majority of your community happy, Treyarch? I mean, there are only 20,000 people who play Capture the Flag and Headquarters combined. And that doesn't even come up to half of the amount of people who play Search and Destroy. 30,000 people play Domination, and a whopping 100,000 play Team Deathmatch. Now, don't you think that these three game modes should get their own, I guess you'd call it playlist? As in, like, the Express playlist should be like the Bare Bones playlist, where you click on Express, and then you'd have three options, or perhaps four. You can pick Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, Domination, and I guess maybe Mosh Pit. Well, yeah, this gameplay is pretty much over, so hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, as well as my 2 cents on the Express playlist, and I'll see you guys later.